it's my goddess Chrissy. Welcome to the channel. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back. And for those of you who are new, welcome to my goddess Chrissy. I'm going to be doing a reading today on Joe Biden. Oh gosh, guys, I had a dream actually about Joe. It was sometime like last year, and it was like a news channel, and it was saying that he had deceased. And I was just woke up like, oh shit, like, is this man gonna die soon? And thank God he did not. He's still alive as far as we know, unless he's a clone. I just did a reading on Jamie Foxx, and it's safe to say I don't believe he's a clone. But let's see if our president is. All right, let's get right into it. Is Joe Biden a clone? Is he a clone? Or is this the real Joe Biden? All right, the real Joe Biden, please stand up. So this is the real Joe Biden, but I feel like they have a spare just in case they need one. They be making them. Look, he's making. They got a specialist that be making those clones. Okay. So it's so funny because it's like we got a clone. We got the real Joe to sit down in the White House. Then we got the Joe to be with his wife. Then we got another Joe that we making right now. So we got Joes to be in different places at different times. Allegedly. Oh my gosh. All right. I want to know this. I want to know, is Joe Biden sick? Is he sick, ancestors? Is something wrong? Is Joe Biden sick? Joe Biden is coming up with dementia. That's what I'm getting from these cards. He is forgetting a lot of things. You see in the Lover's card, she sees what's going on. He doesn't. He's kind of just looking down. She's holding on to him. So his wife is really making sure that he is where he needs to be. If you see in all these pictures, it's just a man who is where he needs to be. In the Lover's card, he's there where he needs to be in the garden embracing her. In the Ten of Pentacles, he's there sitting with the dogs around the family. And the Nine of Cups, he's there sitting down, you know, molding the vase or whatever. But in all of these pictures, he doesn't look active in any of them. Even with the Nine of Cups, it's like, is he really making something, or is he just looking down? And they said, let's take a picture. Okay? So he may be coming down with dementia, guys. And right now, they're just placing him where he needs to be, what he needs to be saying, what he needs to be doing. But he's not really present and alert in those moments. All right. Okay. How does Joe, because his son was in some trouble the other day. How does Joe feel about his son who was in trouble? Does Joe have any thoughts about his son being in trouble? Oh, it looked like Joe can't stand that son. I feel like sometimes Joe is like, it should have been you that passed, and my other sons have survived, allegedly. So I know that's horrible to say, but that's what I'm getting from these cards. It's like you have been a disappointment. See, the Lover's card is under the Ten of Swords. You know, I loved the one who is gone. The one who's sitting down doing nothing, I'm disappointed in. It would be best if he just left. He's making things harder for me. Okay, but him and his son have a karmic cycle that they need to play out. What about, I heard that he got impeached, that they're trying to get him out of office. I don't know how true it is. Are they trying to impeach Biden? Are they trying to impeach him? Run him out the house in time. I feel like they are. You know, this is a man running out the house. They're like, you're doing a bunch of foolery. You got to go. But he's running out the house because he got caught doing something. So they want him, they're trying to impeach him, but they want him to go on his own. They want him to be overwhelmed by all the pressures of impeachment and just decide to leave. So, is Biden going to leave office? Is he going to leave? He ain't leaving. He said he got work to do. But he is disappointed of the fact that they trying to get him to leave. The Lover's card keeps coming up. He knows that his health is deteriorating fast too as well, guys. So he wants to make the best of what he can right now, because he knows that in time he may not be able to come back for re-election. Let's see. Is he going to go for re-election? Joe is very much tired. Look, as soon as I said Joe is very much tired, we got that 9 of cups. That 9 of cups. Cups. You see, look at that. He just want to go to sleep, y'all. He is tired. He just want to go to sleep. He's like, if I could, he's like, if I could, you know, stand and sleep, I would do that. He just be so tired. Like, I do not think that he's going to run for re-election again. If he does run for re-election, it'll be somebody behind him who is actually, you know, pulling the strings. It won't be him. Again, he's going to be like the 9 of cups. In there, ready to take the picture, but in his head, he won't be readily available to run the country. I want to know who's running the country now, allegedly. Who's making decisions for the country now? Allegedly. Oh, a card wants to come out. Okay, so Sleeping Joe is making the decisions right now. In his sleep, he's telepathically giving them the answers on what they need to be doing. Okay. How does Kamala Harris, how does Kamala Harris feel about her boss, Joe Biden? Allegedly. Kamala Harris, how do you feel? She's like, oh, that's my dude. He lets me do what I do. And he just sit there and do what he does. But if he runs for re-election, she's going to be the one pulling the strings in the background. She's already pulling the strings now. She kind of just has her foot in certain places. Yeah, she don't listen to anything he says. She just does her own thing. She knows that his strength is deteriorating. Look at that, the strength card. And this for me is the soul. Yeah, the strength of the soul is dying. Okay. How does Joe Biden feel about everything going on as far as United States and the dollar losing its value, and other countries? I don't know if y'all knew this. I'll do another video on this, but other countries are staying away from the dollar being their main currency anymore. So our value as a country is going down, in case y'all didn't know. How does Joe Biden feel about this? about all these countries, like, basically walking away from America. He want to go too. He's like, take me with you. He's like, let's go. I want to go. Deep down inside, he wants to leave too. Yes, he's like, this is too much. This is too much for me. That's what's giving him a lot of stress too, guys. That's what's giving, he has a lot of tension, and he get a lot of, what is it called when your heart tightens up? He gets a lot of that. His heart tightens up, and he may have some prostate issues as well. They're talking about feet swelling. What is that? Feet swelling, and yeah, he may have blood clots as well, or his blood is not circulating correctly. You know what I want to ask with this now is if he had, you know, what everybody else was mandated to have. Did he have it? What everybody else was forced to get. Did he get it? Did Biden get it? I'm going to take this as a no. No, he didn't get it. He did not get it. Okay? Let me ask why he didn't get it. It was mandatory by the United States. Why he didn't get it? Allegedly. He knew what it could do. He knew that it would cause some issues. This is broken glass right here, right? So let's say if you have a glass and you throw it against the wall and it breaks. What's going to happen if you step on it? You're going to have a whole bunch of scrapes and bruises and all kind of stuff, right? So he knew that that's what it would cause. A lot of scrapes and bruises that you wouldn't see right away, but would happen later on down the road. He knew that there was a secret making. And he knew that this was coming. So he knew that there was something that was coming, that they were making, that had a secret ingredient to it. And if he took it, if he made the decision, okay, that's him being notified of what it is. And if he made that decision to take it, he would be going into the mountains and not coming back. Okay? So yeah, that's Sleepy Joe. Let's see. What else, Sleepy Joe? What else we want to know about you? How is your marriage doing, Sleepy Joe? How is your marriage doing? He keeps getting this card. Like, he just sleeping through everything. They really don't see much of each other. Their marriage is suffering through his presidency. It really is. She's doing her own thing. He's doing his own thing. Their marriage is suffering. You know, she's there when it's picture time, and that's about it. She's doing her own thing. She's finding him hard to handle lately. So she's like, y'all deal with him. I'm glad y'all here. Secret Service, I'm glad y'all here. Figure it out. Figure it out. Let's see what Joe's ancestors want to tell him. Let me see. I have my ancestor cards. I'm going to use this and hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's do these cards. What does Joe's ancestors want to tell him? He's the president right now. What do his ancestors want to tell him? Please don't give me no 9 of Cups. Oh, shoot. He needs to take care of his health or this presidency is going to kill him, allegedly. Because he has issues from everywhere popping up. Even shit he's like, where the fuck this come from? Popping up just everywhere. But it was written. It was prophesized that these things would happen, and it's happening during his presidency. Here's him, Sleepy Joe, okay? Frustrated, not sleeping, trying to come up with a solution, trying to come up with but the thing is, there's nobody around him. He's not working with anybody. This is him trying to just figure it out on his own. So what I'm getting from this is like, you take these worries, these stresses home with you, and you can't even sleep because even after talking to those that you work with, you're still thinking about it. You take it home. So let's see what your ancestors want to tell you, Joe. Joe's ancestor, Joe Biden's ancestors. Okay, I have seen this before talking about herbs. They're saying that he's going to have to take in more herbs and cling to Mother Earth so that he can have more stamina and more energy. His energy is very low. It's talking about awakening his inner shaman. And what that is saying is basically brightening him up because he's low vibrational right now. He's so stressed out, has anxiety, has fears, and he has to find an outlet. They're saying find an outlet, something that you enjoy doing, and do that more. I think that's why he was at the beach the other day, because they're like, step away from the job and just try to relax. Right now, his energy is like very, very low because he's so stressed out about the country. About the country. And for my last question, I thought I was done with this, but I have a last question that leads me to my last question. How does he feel about the United States and the future of the United States? How does Joe feel about the future of the United States? Thank you, ancestors, for these readings. We're stuck. Like I told you guys, it was prophesied that this would happen. He knew, he received this message. That's the messenger there. And that's also, the messenger is also the attacker. So the messenger that sent this, that prophesied this, is also sending a message to the entire world that things are changing. As time passes, things are changing. Things will not be the same. What you see will be different than what it was before. Look at her. She's looking inside of the water bowl. And she's now in a different scenery. So this person is watching from the inside, right? But now at this point, they're outside. They're an outcast. So it's us being seen as an outcast. But us looking at ourselves and reflecting on all that we've been through and how we can be better, even without being included with everyone else. Because even when we were included with everyone else, we still didn't feel like enough. We wanted more. Now here, all we have is nature. All we have is our surroundings. All we have is ourselves. And look at the crown on her head. Even though we only have ourselves, we still abundant. Look at all that water. Look at the stars. Look at the moon. We have this structure of family. And as long as we remember the structure of family, the importance of family, we will be okay. And if we don't remember the importance of family, what happens? Let's see. Then we have to go in the water. So first we at the shore here. If we don't realize the importance of family, then we have to go in the water and survive there and figure it out. 2 cards. And be strong on that journey. Look at that. Okay. I think I went off long enough, guys. Okay. So I'm glad that you guys watched my video. Thank you for joining me. It's my goddess Christy. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe. Did I mention subscribe? Yeah, subscribe. Okay. See you guys. Bye.